Hello, this is TikTok and welcome to Beatbox Guru, and this time I'll be talking about the RC-202 loop station. So this is the latest release from Boss Roland and latest in the line of loopers. So at first I thought this was a kind of a younger brother of the RC-505 looper with only 2 tracks instead of 5, but later I realized that it's a slightly different approach towards making music. So let me tell you about these possibilities. First of all, the 2 tracks can be a serious drawback when you're used to operating 5 simultaneous tracks. But it might be enough when you get to know the features of the memory banks here. So first of all, this unit has 8 tracks. The first number is the number of the banks. So okay, eight different banks, and each one contains 8 phrases. So treat these as a song, and these maybe as a sort of a element of this song. So let's say this would be the intro of the song. This might be the verse. This might be the chorus. And this might be, something else like that. And you can change these by turning the knob here, or you can just press memory and use these buttons used normally for effects to select the phrase that you're looking for. So I've only recorded 6 phrases out of 8 here, so that's why number 7 and 8 aren't lit, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can use these to select, so let's say number 2, let's say, oops, sorry, let's say number 5, let's say number 1. Okay, so this is also a very nice way to select your phrases, and this works really good when you're doing that in a concert or in a live show situation. So this is a huge plus for Roland. We didn't have this opportunity before. So let's talk about effects, because this is what this unit is all about. We have 4 effects as input effects and 4 effects as track effects. So this influences the sound that we're recording at the moment. Okay, yes. And this influences the tracks that are... This influences the tracks that are recorded after they're recorded. So okay, that's pretty straightforward, and you know this from previous versions of this looper. But this time it features something unique. You can stack the effects, so you can select both the pitch shifter effect, or let me tell you, this features more than just 4 effects, but you can okay, let me show you this. Beat repeater and filter at the same time. You can select which track is influenced by these effects by just pressing track. So you see only this track is chosen, and when this blinks purple, you can adjust, let's say, the beats in the beat repeater, the length of the loop in the beat repeater, and now you can select the depth of the filter. You can add some delay, you can slice it up. So this is very unique, and I really like this. So you can stack up to 4 effects and on one track. This is a huge step forward. So and you're not only limited to beat, a repeater, a filter, slicer, and delay, or the pitch shifter, lo-fi, a ring modulator, and delay. You can treat these as favorites. Previously we had ABC and ABC here, so now these are ABCD buttons. So okay, this is a beat repeater, as you can see here, but with the turn of a knob we can change it into a beat shifter, and change it into a beat scatterer, and change it into a vinyl flick. So vinyl flick, okay, it works the same way as it worked before. So there's 20 something, I think 24 or maybe more effects to be selected from, and these are only 4 of the favorite effects that you intend to use, and you can obviously switch them around. So this is a huge step forward, the way to stack these effects. This is really great. The next, okay, you can do the same with the input effects. So here we have the guitar to bass, okay, guitar to bass effect, and we can add some delay, ping-pong delay. We can add some whatever this is. Well, let me tell you, that's the first drawback I find in the RC-202, the screen, the display. It really, well, the calculator era is over, Roland, so we can drop this 3-digit display and replace it with something like a LED display that can feature, you know, some different colors and some different fonts. That's why, well, to make it more readable, because this is pure crap. Well, guitar to bass, maybe, okay, this is pretty readable, but ring modulator, okay, LFI, okay, this is the synthesizer, FA phaser perhaps, high pass filter, I don't know, low pass filter, slicer, okay, transpose, perhaps, but maybe not, I don't know. So octaver, okay, you can get some hints by looking at this display, but it doesn't really tell you much. E9 is of course EQ, so you can select different different ways to change your sound. When you press this value knob, you can select different values of this effect. In this case, when you have a EQ, this selects low boost or low cut, and then low middle, and high, and general level of the effect. So and you can adjust these settings for each effect individually. And when you're using, let's say, a delay, you can use a low amount of delay, let's say, and then use some distortion and use a high amount of distortion, you see? So bringing back to delay, when it glows, it is selected, and when it blinks purple, it is selected. So you can just decrease it or increase it. So you can work on these individually. What would really help me is a kind of a light display around the knob, telling me how deep is the levels of the effect selected in this scenario, because I can just guess, or I can just turn the knob and change it up. For example, delay can be set on high, pitch shifter, no sorry, this is the EQ. EQ can be set on low. When I switch back to the delay, I need to set it again. I need to set it again to change it up. So this is not really intuitive, but I guess with some practice it can be developed. So, but of course, an LED display here is just a strip indicating how which of these how deep is the level of the effect selected would really help. Favorite effects, four effects for input, 4 effects for track effects is really nice. This phrase selection tool is quite nice, because 8 banks means 8 songs that you can play during a concert, which is pretty okay, I would say. and 8 phrases each, so there's really plenty to go around during a song. This is quite nice. And let's talk about these buttons here. Okay, so this is of course the rhythm. Not only the metronome, but you can change up different rhythms, as seen in the RC-202 looper. This is the top tempo, which was also available, but this time it features a very nice function that's pretty new, I think. Okay, so it features tempo adjustments from 40 BPMs up to 250 BPMs, but okay, 250, but when you press it for 2 seconds, 1, 2, it should change to the original tempo that it was recorded in. So this is a big feature, and this really helps to organize stuff. So even if you go crazy, just press it again, and it will return to its original tempo. So this is a huge feature as well. And overdub replace, this is very useful. So okay, you can insert a thing that you deleted by chance, or just layer these effects with the overdub mode. You can also undo if you messed it up. Just undo it, and you're back to normal. You can of course reverse the effects. You can also change it to one shot. So to do that, just press here and just select the track that you want to use in one shot mode, and then you can use it like this. So this is pretty straightforward and pretty easy to use. Now, yeah, that's pretty much it. I would really like to see the next version of this looper, maybe the RC-303 with 3 tracks, with some faders, and with a proper display that's that you can actually read. So leave the effects, they're great. This is a very good system, but maybe choose a better display, and maybe throw in some indicators, and I'll be perfectly happy with this loop station. So this is when it comes to build quality, this is I get the feeling that this is slightly more sturdy than the RC-505. This is not a metal plate, but still it's made from, I think, durable plastic. So it's not as easy to break it as in case of the RC-505. And hopefully it will last longer. I was only using this for 2 or 3 days, so still far from destruction, but you know, we'll see about that. Some big features were going on here. Effects that you can stack, and tap tempo that returns to normal, and the system of banks and phrases I think is really useful for live shows. So these are huge pluses, but there are of course some setbacks, some minus points as well. Hopefully Roland will correct these in the next upcoming version. So thank you for watching. This was Tic Tac with the Beatbox Guru, and you've seen the Boss Roland RC-202 loop station. Take care, bye bye. Okay guys, just a quick update. This time I've found out that there has been a release of a new firmware for the Boss RC-505, and it turns out that now with your Boss loop station you can use the 3 input effects or the 3 track effects simultaneously. Let's take a look. You see, now I'm using both the filter and the lo-fi effect. And let's turn on some delay here. Oh, oh.
You see? 3 effects at the same time.
So as you can see, this is also true for the track effect.